The United States is warming faster than global average and its people are suffering, far-reaching and worsening consequences of the climate crisis. According to an authoritative report released by U.S. government, worse will come. The new National Climate Assessment has found that a range of increasingly harmful impacts are hitting every corner of the vast country. From extreme heat and sea level rise in Florida to depleting fish stocks and rising food insecurity in Alaska. While planet-warming U.S. emissions have fallen since peaking in 2007, reductions are still not enough to meet international targets, prevent catastrophic climate change, and serious climate risks. The United States will continue to increase unless deeper cuts carbon pollution are made. The report notes. The report states, even if greenhouse gas emissions decrease significantly, effects of climate change will continue to intensify over next decade. That choices made by United States and other countries will determine course of climate change, its associated impacts at global level. There are future generations. The release fifth iteration of congressionally mandated assessment, a detailed review climate science compiled by more than 750 experts across U.S. federal government, follows catastrophic live events across country triggered by change. Deadly fires in Hawaii are choking wildfire smoke along the U.S. East Coast, with record-breaking temperatures in many states. Allison Crimmins, climate scientist and director of the National Climate Assessment, said the report showed more and more people are experiencing climate change on their doorstep. Increasing hazards from wildfires, severe temperatures, flooding and other impacts mean the U.S. now faces a disaster costing at least $1 billion on average every 3 weeks, down from once every 4 months in the 1980s. Crimmins said, "We need to move much faster and we need to go much further," she said. "We know that every degree, every tenth of an additional warming, brings more severe climate impacts to the United States, and that these impacts are felt more acutely by overburdened communities." The report, released just weeks before key United Nations climate talks in Dubai, is the first of its kind to be released under Joe Biden's presidency. The previous assessment was put forward by Donald Trump's administration the day after Thanksgiving. In 2018, the White House used updated report trumpet U.S. president's efforts address climate crisis, announced more than $5 billion in new spending, improve electric grid, increase resilience disasters and advance efforts combat environmental injustice. Biden is responsible for historic investments in clean energy through the Inflation Reduction Act, according to Biden's climate advisor Ali Zaidi, noting that his climate assessment supports the economic and health benefits of switching to solar and wind energy. President Biden's leadership on climate change is about turning crisis into